As the official car of the supercharged family, Regal remains Buick's premium midsize sedan, a high-value vehicle with the features that active families need and want. In the crowded midsize segment, Regal's competitors include Ford Taurus, Mercury Sable, Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, and Dodge Intrepid. In the next few minutes, we'll focus on side-by-side comparisons with two major competitors, the Regal LS versus the Sable LS Premium, and the Regal GS versus the Camry XLE V6. We'll highlight Regal advantages in the areas of performance, safety and security, comfort and convenience, and value to help equip you to sell against what the competition has to offer. And we'll talk to professional drivers to get their reaction on how the cars performed on the test track. The 2000 Sable has been extensively redesigned inside and out. Enhancements include safety improvements such as the personal safety system with dual-stage airbags, an emergency trunk release, and the availability of head and chest side airbags for front seat occupants. Sable also offers new exterior styling, power adjustable accelerator and brake pedals, more horsepower and torque for the base Vulcan engine, improvements in ride quality and smoothness, and larger standard wheels and tires. Yet despite Sable's improvements, we'll see that the 2000 Regal LS is still the sedan to beat. The Regal LS is powered by the 3800 Series 2 V6, which produces 200 horsepower and 225 foot-pounds of torque. The Sable LS Premium is equipped with the up-level 3-liter Duratec V6, which also generates 200 horsepower, but only 200 foot-pounds of torque, 25 less than Regal. While these engines may seem comparable on paper, the true test is on the road. In acceleration tests performed at the GM Proving Grounds, Regal surpassed Sable in both off-the-line acceleration and passing power on the highway. The Regal LS engine is also more efficient than the Sable LS Premium. Fuel economy for Regal LS is estimated at 20 miles per gallon city and 29 miles per gallon on the highway. For Sable LS Premium, the estimates read 20 city and 28 highway. Fuel capacity is also a Regal advantage, 17.6 gallons to Sable's 16-gallon capacity. And with Regal's better fuel economy and larger tank, Regal's highway range is almost 60 miles more than Sable's. Performance is more than just power. Drivers also consider a vehicle's steering, ride, and handling traits before they make a purchase. Regal's variable effort rack and pinion steering provides excellent road feel and precision on the highway.
Well, how fast was that through there?
We did a lane change maneuver at 50 miles an hour.
And how is this car working then?
The car feels real good, steering feels real fine, not too much body roll. It tends to set up quite well once I do the lane change.
The Regal's four-wheel independent suspension helps provide its solid feel and excellent response with minimal body roll during hard cornering. Sable LS Premium also has four-wheel independent suspension along with improvements in ride and handling.
As far as comparing this car to the Sable and some of the other ones, I'd say it's equal to, if not just a tad better.
Regal also provides standard starter protection, which prevents accidental grinding of the starter if the driver tries to start the car while the engine is already running. Starter protection is a feature that is not provided on Sable, which may result in damage to the starter. Safety is a top priority among drivers who purchase a midsize vehicle, and it's one reason Regal is so popular with families. Anti-lock brakes, which are standard on Regal, help maintain steering control on most wet or slippery surfaces, especially during hard braking. The Sable LS Premium without standard ABS does not offer drivers the same level of protection during hazardous maneuvers. Also standard on Regal LS is a traction control system, which works with ABS for added safety. When the front wheels begin to slip, engine torque is automatically reduced until the driver regains traction. Again, Sable does not provide a traction control system as standard equipment, which can reduce driver control due to less traction during maneuvers in slick or slippery conditions. Further standard protection includes Regal's tire inflation monitor. It alerts the driver when one tire has less pressure to reduce the potential of driving with low tire pressure. Unfortunately for Sable owners, a tire inflation monitor is not available even as an option. Regal drivers can choose additional safety features, including available outside electrochromic driver's side outside mirror and inside rearview mirror, which automatically dim when bright headlights approach from behind, as well as the 3-button OnStar system, providing immediate online driver assistance. Neither of these safety features are available at any price on Sable. Regal's spacious interior provides riding comfort for 5, with more front seat legroom and shoulder room, and more rear seat headroom and shoulder room than Sable. In addition, Regal's rear theater-style seating allows greater legroom and better visibility for rear seat passengers, an advantage Sable's rear seat passengers don't have. Regal also provides the cargo room active families need, with more usable trunk area than Sable offers. Regal's accommodations include dual comfort temp climate controls, which allow driver and front passenger to separately adjust the temperature, and an advanced air filtration system that helps reduce dust and pollens entering the cabin area. Neither of these comfort features are available to Sable buyers. Another Regal hallmark is its remarkably quiet ride due to its extensive built-in noise and vibration damping. With its low torque engine axis mounts, engine compartment insulation, triple door seals, and abundance of acoustic materials, Regal provides a measurably quieter ride than Sable, even with its enhancements for 2000. Regal offers additional available convenience features, such as steering wheel radio controls, which allow the driver to adjust the radio without taking his hands off the wheel or his eyes off the road, and heated driver and front passenger seats in Regal LS with optional leather seating surfaces. Again, Sable drivers cannot equip their car with either of these convenience features. Value for the money is another reason Regal remains so popular with families on the go. That's because Regal LS for 2000 continues to offer numerous standard features that can only be obtained as options or not at all by many of its competitors. Let's see how Regal LS compares with Sable LS Premium in a value for the dollar comparison. Even though Sable LS Premium shows a lower base MSRP, when optional ABS and traction control are added to Sable, there remains only a $210 difference in Sable's favor. And that sum appears insignificant when you remember that many of Regal's standard value features are either extra cost or not available on Sable. Features such as impressive acceleration and steering control, better fuel economy, increased fuel capacity, greater highway range, starter protection, standard ABS and traction control, dual climate controls, air filtration system, quiet ride, and tire inflation monitor. Add it all up, and the case can easily be made that the 2000 Regal LS offers more of everything that the midsize buyer wants at a very affordable price. Now let's look at Regal GS versus the Toyota Camry XLE V6. The 2000 Camry XLE V6 is basically a carryover vehicle, with only a few enhancements that include a new front fascia and bumper, a new audio system, and new exterior colors. For 2000, the Regal GS is again superior to the Camry XLE in the areas important to families on the go. The Regal GS is equipped with the supercharged 3800 Series 2 V6, which produces the highest horsepower and torque ratings in the midsize segment, 240 horsepower and 280 foot-pounds of torque. The V6 engine in the Camry XLE is the 3-liter dual overhead cam EFI V6, which generates 194 horsepower and 209 foot-pounds of torque. In acceleration tests performed at the GM Proving Grounds, it's clear that the supercharger helps Regal GS achieve the performance of a V8 in both off-the-line acceleration and the passing power that's needed on the highway.
You just came out of the supercharged Regal. What does it feel like when you get out of a supercharged Regal into the V6 Camry for engine response?
Well, you definitely notice the power in the Regal, the supercharged, versus the pickup power in this vehicle.
This doesn't accelerate anything like a Regal.
The acceleration is a lot slower in this vehicle.
Even with its superior power, the Regal GS boasts fuel economy that is comparable to competitors like the Camry XLE V6 with its substantially less powerful engine. Fuel economy for Regal GS is estimated at 18 miles per gallon city and 27 miles per gallon highway. Camry XLE is estimated at 20 miles per gallon city, only 2 miles more than Regal GS, and 28 miles per gallon highway, only 1 mile per gallon more, hardly a trade-off of power for efficiency. Regal GS also excels in other performance categories, such as steering, ride, and handling. Regal's advanced steering, including magnetic variable effort rack and pinion steering and other components, is what gives impressive road feel and control at highway speeds. Standard on Regal GS is the Grand Touring suspension package, which along with Regal's standard 4-wheel independent suspension, also includes special 16-inch aluminum wheels and touring tires. Camry XLE also has 4-wheel independent suspension and 16-inch wheels and tires, but not the same handling characteristics as the Regal GS.
Does it seem like the back end moves around a little more on this one, or sort of looks like it lifts up when you look at it out there?
I don't feel the back end lifting up, but the handling is definitely different.
Different in not so good, or?
It doesn't handle as well. I'm using more energy to make the maneuver.
Starter protection is standard on Regal and protects the starter from accidental grinding. On Camry XLE, however, starter protection is not available. Like the LS, Regal GS provides a long list of standard safety features, some of which are extra cost or not available on Camry. For example, a full-range traction control system that modulates both engine torque and the braking system at any speed is standard on Regal GS. Camry XLE does not include traction control as standard equipment, and so does not offer the benefit of helping maintain driver control in reduced traction situations. Additional standard safety features on Regal GS include a driver seat side airbag for increased protection during side impacts, a tire inflation monitor, programmable perimeter lighting, and fog lights that help improve visibility in inclement weather. Of these standard Regal safety features, only side airbags and fog lamps are available on Camry and only at extra cost. Additional features available to Regal buyers include the electrochromic driver's side outside mirror and inside rearview mirror, and the OnStar system, providing peace of mind with immediate online driver assistance. Camry XLE does not offer owners either of these safety features. Roominess for 5 is a given with the Regal GS, with more front headroom, shoulder room, and hip room, and more rear headroom, shoulder room, hip room, and leg room than Camry XLE. Regal's rear seat is also more comfortable for passengers with theater-style seating that allows better visibility, a feature not provided to Camry buyers. For families who take their fun with them, Regal GS provides plenty of cargo room, almost 17 cubic feet of usable space. That's almost 3 cubic feet more than Camry provides, which means something important may get left behind. Additional comfort and convenience features standard on Regal GS include dual comfort temp climate controls, an advanced air filtration system that helps filter pollen and dust in the cabin, soft leather seating surfaces, a trunk convenience net, and front and rear carpet savers to help prolong the good looks of the interior. For Camry owners, neither dual temperature controls nor an air filtration system is available. Leather seating surfaces are optional on Camry, but only as part of a costly extra value package. A trunk convenience net and carpet savers are also extra cost on the Camry. Regal owners also have the convenience options of steering wheel radio controls and heated front seats, neither of which are offered to Camry owners. As an attractive package at an affordable price, Regal GS offers value that the Camry XLE V6 can't match. Let's see how Regal GS and Camry XLE V6 compare in value for the dollar. For one thing, MSRP for the base Regal GS is just over $900 less than the Camry XLE V6. When the vehicles are comparably equipped with traction control, side impact airbags, fog lamps, and leather seat trim added to the Camry, Regal GS has a price advantage of over $2,900, making it much more affordable for the family on the go. Regal for $2,000, a standout in the competitive mid-size segment in the performance, safety and security, comfort and convenience, and value features that today's supercharged family wants.